Hey you guys, it's Moonlander back with another horror movie review. And today we're going to be looking at a new movie called Dementia 13.
He's coming. She knows which one of you did it. Confess. Confess.
So this is a movie directed by Richard LeMay, who has made some movies I probably won't be watching. I was kind of surprised when I looked at his filmography. But as you can see, I don't know about these ones. Now, this is a remake of Francis Ford Coppola's 1963 movie, which was produced by Roger Corman, and it is available on Amazon Prime and YouTube to watch. And now, after watching both of them, I wasn't really sure what the 13 was supposed to be about. And in the originals trivia, it says that the movie Dementia, made in 1955, took the title that they wanted. So they added a scary number of 13 onto the title. And then they made the connection with the 13 as if what happens when one of the characters was 13. So, I mean, I guess that's kind of a lame backstory for the title, but yeah. And now I watched the original after this new one, and I have to say I do think that the new one is better. And the only thing I really enjoyed about the original was this really odd doctor.
Now this is very bad for your mother.
They're Kathleen stars. I saw them float up from the bottom of the pond.
One of you has a brilliantly imaginative and sadistically effective mind. I wish I could keep up with it.
Dr. Caleb, take this home and study it.
So anyway, this new movie starts off like the old one with newlyweds on a boat on a lake. And now, long story short, the husband dies, and now this woman, it's revealed, was just gold digging and has an elaborate plan in order to scheme his family out of money. And now they own this castle, and that's where this lake and death take place. And now she awaits the rest of the family so she can try to cover up this guy's disappearance. And she also has like these hired goons that are gonna help her get money out of this family, which wasn't in the original. And they also add quite a bit of paranormal things. Now, the family's all visiting this castle to do an annual ceremony for their daughter and sister that died in the lake when she was 6. And they gather every year at this castle to have a ceremony in memory of her. So the family arrives, these goons arrive, and then paranormal activity starts happening. And also they're dealing with the axe murderer. So the things I liked about this new Dementia 13 was they added quite a bit to it to make it a more interesting and exciting movie. I don't remember seeing anything paranormal in the original. There might have been like one door moving on its own and talk of the little girl haunting the place, but nothing really happens. And now in this one, they include a bunch of creepy doll stuff. I mean, they actually try to make this a scary movie. And they also added something cool for the axe murderer, as the owner and father of the family, which is dead. He collected Japanese theater masks, and they notice one's missing, and that's because the axe murderer is wearing it.
These are creepy.
That's a Hanya mask.
Looks like one's missing.
Nothing to be frightened of.
And in the new one, they decide to go with sisters instead of brothers, and I thought this worked better and made it more entertaining for me personally, that it was sisters connected to this death of this little girl. And for sure, the castle they use in the new one is a lot better looking than the original. It's a really cool looking castle. It's probably smaller, but it definitely looks cool. So the things I don't like about Dementia 13 is now the acting and writing is definitely a little bit goofy, and I would say that none of the characters are likable. Most of them are gross characters anyway, but there's a groundskeeper and just people involved in relationships with the siblings of this family, and none of them are really likable. And the biggest thing I dislike about this movie is it fails to really be scary, and it's supposed to be, but it's just not very scary, and you don't like anybody in the movie, so it's just kind of misses the mark on being a scary movie. So my final thoughts on the remake of Dementia 13 is after watching the original, it made me like the remake even more, and it made me appreciate all the changes they made to make the story and the movie more exciting. And while the acting and writing's a little goofy in this remake, they're really goofy in the original. I mean, I found myself pretty much chuckling through the whole movie of the original. So the remakes is still a flawed movie, but it's more exciting and entertaining by far, I would say. And I'm going to give this remake a 7 out of 10. And I do suggest it. I mean, it's not remarkable, but it's pretty good. Okay, you guys, thanks for watching. I'll see you on the next review.
I don't think she slept there last night, if you were to ask me.
Yeah, but nobody's asking you, little girl. Now hurry up with the lunch, or I'll wish 5 years of spinsterhood on you.
I must